Yo, ha Magnificent.
What is good, YouTube? Your boy Magnificent. I'm here, kind of static, but I'm gonna break down why I think I was able to hit on the Nike Adapt Jordan 11s. I don't know how many pairs were made. I don't know how limited it was, but I'm gonna explain why. So, first of all, that is not my first Nike Adapt purchase on the YouTube channel. I've done it probably 4 different times. I did it with the Nike Adapt basketballs, like the original one. Just scooting aside. If anybody remember this? Remember it came with the big box, and everybody's wondering what the heck is this? This is the dark grays, if I'm not mistaken. I did have the pure platinums, but I had to unfortunately ship that back to Nike because something in the motor went wrong. Had nothing to do with the wireless charging. There was something wrong with the motor. They couldn't find a replacement, which I wear a size 13, so it is what it is. They had to refund me. So fast forward, that was 2019, I believe. So fast forward this year when it came out with the Nike Adapt Basketball 2.0s, and you see that Ja Morant. I know he got his injury. Keep your head up. I know you'll be back on the court soon. He came out with they came out with the Nike Basketball Adapt 2.0s. Now, keep in mind, if you look at my videos previously, I even showed everybody how to set the Nike Adapt, how it works up with the wireless and the charging pad. And quite frankly, let me just bring the charging pad out so I can show you what I'm talking about. It's pretty much the same tech design. A wireless charge, just think of your phone that has a wireless card or a wireless device, and it needs to connect to a wireless charging pad. It's the same concept. So I'm going to bring this out, and I'm going to show you one thing. Before I tell you why I think that I hit on the Nike account. There's a rumor going around where people think that, like, if you don't charge these bad boys for, like, let's say it's been 7 months before the last time this thing got charged, and they put it on here, on the charging pad right here, and the thought process is, I don't see any lights right away, something's wrong. That's false. It will not break. All it does, it requires you to take some time. Just take a little time and wait for it. Because almost like, think of your phone just being dead for a while. And then it takes some time before it can actually get a charge, or power on before it gets a charge. And you see that little light indicator saying that I'm charging now. That's the same thing with the Nike Adapts. It takes about, I want to say, a minute or two. You literally have to just leave it on there, plug it up, and just wait. It's going to take some time, but then eventually you'll see these lights glow up indicating that it's still working. So just want to put that out there. Now, anyway, back to what happened. So if you look at the history of my YouTube channel, everybody that may or may not know that I'll put it this way. I do somewhat network engineering. So I love technology. So it's not the first time, and you can see right here on the video shot, that I was able to acquire Adapt shoes. So that means that my credit card company, when they see these charges or these type of charges, not your normal sneaker charge, it's like, okay, well, this is him doing it again. Versus somebody else that's just doing it for the first time. And, I don't know everybody's purchase histories or the type of purchase that they make, but the part I'm trying to say is, like, if you could make $500 purchases with your credit card company, but sometimes what happens is, let's just say the $500 was some type of furniture, right? Okay, cool. They'll let that go. $500 through Nike, it's going to bring up a red flag because you've never done that before. So I have at least a history. This is the point I'm trying to get at. I have a history with Nike where I did acquire non-hype shoes, but because, again, I love technology and I love talking about it. So it's no surprise that the same account where I got the rest of these Nike Adapts, right? The 2.0s right here, and the first version right here, it's still working too, by the way. It's the same account that hit for these Jordan 11 Adapts. So I can't wait to get this shoe. And the reason why is because I already have the Nike Adapt, and somebody was asking me what happens if you try to buy multiple Nike Adapt shoes. Will they function correctly on one account? That's usually how it works. You have a Nike account, your Nike account that you use for sneakers, and the regular Nike app. You'll actually same account that you'll use for the Nike Adapt app. And once you sync the first shoe, you'll be able to sync the second shoe, and it's not that much to interchange between one pair and another. That makes sense. So you can do multiple Nike Adapt shoes on one account. They just fired up, which I'm showing you right now, that you have the option to change it from a Nike basketball type of Adapt shoe to now a Jordan 11 shoe. You see that right here in the video example that I'm posting right there. So just keep that in mind, because that's what we're going to pay attention to when we get those Jordan 11 Adapts in here. And I'm going to show you how it's all set up. And if you're curious to see how everything is set up from start to finish, I did have a video that I did back then. I forgot how long it was. I'm pretty sure it was for these. And I showed you how to set it up from start to finish, right out the box, how everything syncs up so you can see it on screen, what the process is in order to adjust the tension levels, whether you want the shoe to be real tight or real loose, depending on what you're doing, basketball, walking, things like that. That's what the Nike Adapt system is about. It's a phenomenal system for people that just haven't got that experience or had that time to look into it. And people say, oh, that's just people being lazy and they don't want to. It's more to it. It's just like a future concept, right? So anything new, I know a lot of people don't like, but again, this is technology and I love it. And for those that are Apple users, you do know that if you have a Nike Adapt shoe or some sort, you can talk to your phone and tell it to loosen the shoe, tighten the shoe, change the lights, all types of stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's just what the whole Siri functionality integrating with the Nike Adapt app itself. So again, your boy Magnificent. Thank you, Nike. Thank you, Jordan Brand, for allowing me to hit on these Nike Adapt Jordan 11s. You do know, there's no mistake to this, that you do know I'm a big Jordan 11 fan. So, and they've seen that, right? Jubilees this year. And quite frankly, it's also really good from a history standpoint, right? Because Tinker Hatfield envisioned, this was the first design that he came out with Jordan 11, where he had the Jordan spelled out on the eyelets all the way down the shoe on both sides, right? So people were saying, I like it, I don't like it. But I like that concept. I like the fact that they're going back to the roots. And obviously, the other thing he wanted in the Jordan 11 to have it laceless, a laceless system where you don't have to lace it up. And that's what he did with the Jordan 11 Adapts. Well, hopefully when that gets in, you know me, I don't celebrate too much unless that thing's in hand. But once I get that in hand, we're going to go over that, do the unboxing, do the on feed, do the setup. And trust me, I had the chess pieces in play to make this work. So don't think that, oh my God, that price point. I'm not worried about the price point. I was thinking about a possibility of Jordan Brand shocking us, which they did, because a lot of people knew about the Jordan 11 Jubilees or the 25th anniversary. Not many people knew about the Jordan 11 Adapts. And when I saw that for the first time, I geeked out. I got happy. Excuse my hand. I'm just excited right now that the shoe that I really wanted to, and I know I say this a lot, but I mean it from a technological standpoint, because your boy loves technology. To have this shoe on his channel would mean a lot to me. And to close it out in 2020, it's even better. So your boy Magnificent, when that shoe gets in, I'm pretty sure obviously it's not going to be here before 2021 begins. But hey, when it gets here, we'll go over that. I'll show you everything. I'm going to show you why that's a dope shoe. And again, thank you again, Jordan Brand and Nike, for making that happen, because that was a dope. And after, you know what, honestly, when it happened, I was shocked. Your boy was shocked. So your boy Magnificent, I am out. You know the phrase. So this is kind of like there's a couple videos I'm going to show you, because this, I think, happened today. Nike sent out a software update for the Nike Adapt. So if you're a Nike Adapt owner, check the app, check under settings, and check under software, because they pushed out an extremely big update that changes the way that you integrate your Nike Adapt shoes, no matter what it is, in terms of the light sequence. And you'll see this momentarily in the video right after this, and I'll show you a demo. But there's some specific changes that they did or made on this shoe that are kind of phenomenal. So stay tuned for that. And now let's get into those videos, and I'll show you that example. You guys, stay blessed.